Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we speak about the new expedition chest. In an expedition, you have this remnants here, which can scale up your loot and give you some danger. And then you have the big flags. I can put the map out of the way. These ones here, these are the runic monster markers, and they were everything in Path of Exile 1, because those mobs which spawn out of them were the only ones which can drop logbooks. But this has changed. The small flags are normal expedition monsters, so not so interesting for us at the moment. But what is new is that these chests which come from those signs here can drop logbooks, and they drop quite a lot of logbooks. So I think this is very interesting, and when we look around here in our expedition, we see there are normal chests. I see 6 or so of them, and 2 rare chests, which are of course the best, and normally you have some blue chests, but I can't see them here. Sometimes they are hidden behind the remnant. This is a problem we always had in PoE 1, that you can't see everything. This is problematic, but we will now go for the chests, and as you see here, we have here something: increased quantity of items found in excavated chests. This is interesting. The artifacts aren't of interest at the moment, at the current state of the game. Perhaps we get a patch with better possibilities to use these artifacts, but at the moment we are only going for logbooks. And so this one here would be really nice, and this one is absolutely free for me because my minions don't do physical damage, and this poison is okay, I would say. So this would be very nice to take, and I will now do a bigger project. I will open 100 chests. I hope. It's easy to open 100 white chests. This is not a problem, but 100 rare chests will consume sometimes. Maybe when it's getting too tedious, I will go down to 50 or so. We will see. And I will do 50 or 100 of the blue chests, but here isn't one as far as I can see. And I will, for this project, more or less ignore the runic monster markers and try to scale those up a little bit. This isn't a real expedition map, so I haven't used any tablets on this map. This is another region of my Atlas. At the moment I'm only going for XP, and this is just for fun. We want to see what is in these chests. And yeah, this is what we are going to do. We have here again rarity of items found in chests. This is very good too. Avoid all damage isn't too nice. I would take this only one time, not 2 times. Quantity of artifacts is again not of any interest. This isn't interesting for us. Here are logbooks, but this goes for the runic monster markers. So normally you would absolutely look for this. This is a very good mod on a remnant. I can quickly show you my Atlas skill tree for that. What we always want to take is, of course, increased number of runic monster markers, because those can drop logbooks. And then we want here quantity of expedition logbooks. This doesn't count for chests, but I think we will get a lot of logbooks anyways. And then I took those here. They are quite rippy. Increased effect of remnants and additional prefix and suffix modifiers. So often when I'm putting my explosive, I try to avoid those remnants and only highlighting or exploding the things I'm interested in. This seems to be a little bit cowardly, but it really works very well, and you get a lot of logbooks, of course. So at the moment I would say we try to get this one, and then we open these 2 rare chests and try to get a lot of white chests. I will do this now quickly. Okay, and we are done. We already found a logbook, very interesting. This is area level 80, very nice. They go for 200x or a little bit more, so quite nice find. And I will now put those things here out of the way which aren't of interest for us. And then you can see we've got quite a lot of white chests, 5, 6 of them. I missed this one, but we didn't miss a blue one, so 6 and 2. Very interesting. I will open them now, and then I have prepared something. I made this small chart here, and I will count the logbooks out of those chests. The normal chests can drop logbooks, this is already sure. The good currency like divine orbs, chaos orbs and so on. The low currency, maybe I skip this, and other interesting things which are in these chests. But now let's open them. And we start with the white chests. Yeah. Okay, I don't count the artifacts. The tablet, I think it's not worth counting too. And here was nothing. And now the good chests. And there was, this was really bad result, but okay. And there is our first logbook. Very, very nice, very interesting. This goes for, again, more than 200 X. If you don't want to run it yourself. So this already starts very well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we did 50 maps now, and in total 329 chests. Most of them were, of course, normal chests, some magic and some rare. These rare chests are quite rare, as you see, but they are good because we found 9 logbooks in those chests. Very nice. From runic monsters dropped 7 logbooks. I took most of the chests I could reach, of course, with my explosions. But when there was this remnant mod that you get more logbooks from runic monsters, then I took those, of course, too. So in total, we got more logbooks from chests than from runic monsters, and I will now show you the rest of the loot. Yeah, as you see, these are our 9 logbooks from chests. These are from runic monsters, and then we dropped some currency, of course, out of those chests. Nothing too great, to be honest. We found some items in those chests, but not so many, I would say. Here is nothing of interest on the first glance. No, not really. This one isn't bad, but I don't think it's good enough. We found 1 uncut skill gem out of a chest, some maps, and the precursor tablets I couldn't sustain. I bought them, and I always bought those which give placement range and explosive radius when I could. They aren't cheap. This one I found myself, and it's quite good. It's around 100x, so very nice. The profit, I only bought some tablets. I sustained my maps without any problems, and we are above 3000x in logbooks alone. And as you see, logbooks are the only reason why you should run expedition in maps. Yeah, and now I've got all those logbooks, some more here, and I will now run them and inform you how that went. Okay, see you then. Bye bye.